It's your boy Crawford Hill coming back with another video. Today the lesson is focused on multiplication 2-digit by 2-digit, the standard algorithm. Okay, so what we got here, we have our multiplication problem. 45 times 23. Right here, 45 times 23. What we went ahead and did was put that on a place value chart so we can break down how to multiply this problem. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Anytime we're multiplying multiple digits like 2-digit by 2-digit, you always want to start with the bottom factor in the ones place. So you always want to start with the bottom factor in the ones place, okay? So in the bottom factor in ones place, we have 3, and we have to multiply that by 45. What's the first thing we're going to do here? Well, before doing standard algorithm, we're going to break it down so we can see what 45 really represents, okay? So what 45 represents is 4 tens and 5 ones. So we're going to take each of those numbers and multiply by 3. Okay? So this way we can understand what we're really doing here. So we know that 5 times 3 is 15. And we know that 40 times 3 is 120. And we take these two numbers and we bring them together. So that's 120 plus 15. And that's going to give us, of course, 135. So we know that once we multiply 45 times our 3 ones, we should get 135. Now let's see how that relates to standard algorithm. Here we go, people. All right, so we're going to take our 3 and multiply by our 5 ones. Like we just said, 5 times 3 is 15. But we only have enough room to write our 5 ones here. What? You say, Crawford, what are we going to do with that 110 right here? Well, we're going to regroup it to the tens place. So that 110, we regrouped it to the tens place, okay? So now we're ready to take our 4 tens and multiply it by 3. And when we take our 4 tens and multiply it by 3, that gives us 12 tens. But we can't forget about that 110 at the top. So 12 tens plus 110 is 13 tens. We only have enough room for 3 tens, and we have to regroup that 1 over to the hundreds place. And so that gives us 135. And so there you have it. So now we are done with everything in the ones place. So I'm going to go on and just scratch that out, scratch this out, because we're done with that now. What's the next step, you say? Well, it's time to move to the tens place. Now it's time to multiply the bottom factor in the tens place by 45. So let me go and just clear this out the way. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with the bottom factor in the tens place. And we're going to multiply everything by 45. So here we go. We have, again, let's break down what 45 is. That is 4 tens and 5 ones. We have to multiply everything by 20. So times 20, because our 2 is in the tens place, times 20. Okay? So we know that 20 times 5 is 100. Or we know that 2 tens times 5 is 10 tens, which is the same as 100. Let's bring it back right here. We know that 40 times 20 is 800. Okay? Now, we take these two and bring them together. That's 800 plus 100. And that gives us 900. Now, we're about to see how this relates to standard algorithm. Because we know right here we should get 900. Let's see what that looks like. Well, when we come here, we know that we are absolutely done multiplying everything in the ones place. So, and we have to start from the tens place. So what I would like to do, so that we won't ever make a mistake and accidentally start here, we need to put a placeholder there. So we can start in our tens place. Because we're multiplying everything by 2 tens, okay? So we have to start in the tens place. Well, let's do it. We said that 20 times 5 is 100, or 2 tens times 5 is 10 tens, okay? So I only have enough room to write my 0, and I need to regroup that 1 into my next place value. Okay? So again, we just solved. 2 tens times 5, which equals 10 tens. We only had enough room for our 0, and I regrouped the 1 to the next place value. Well, the next problem that we need to do is 40 times 20, just like we did over here. Okay? So we have 2 tens times 4 tens, which we know equals 8 tens. But we can't forget about that 1 10 up top, and that is 9 tens. Okay? So we come over here and write that there. And now we take both of the products and we put them together. So now it's time for us to add. Okay? So I have 5 ones plus no ones. That's 5 ones. 3 tens plus no tens. That's 3 tens. Okay? 100 plus 900. That is 10 hundreds. You group that? Boom. And so the product is 1,035. It's your boy Crawford Hill signing out. Holla at your boy!